Hello, my name is Muhammad Alvin Nasri and I'm to do my exam assignment oral communication and I will ask this question to my friend Hayami and he will introduce himself.
Alright, my name is Ayami Salam. I'm from Malawi, southern east of Africa, and I'm taking MD, Mathematics with Economics, here at UMS.
Okay, I will start the question based on your experience in my country.
Malaysia.
Malaysia, what is the differences and similarities between city in your country and city in my country? Maybe you can give a different and similarity about social, cultural, and food.
Socially, cultural. Alright. Firstly, my country, Malawi is a small country. So when we talk about cities, because I was staying in Blantyre, because Blantyre is most famous because it's where a lot of these trade things, businesses. If you want to do something to do with business, it's in Blantyre. Blantyre is a nice place to do business. So, and it's famous due to what? According to business. So when we talk about Blantyre, when I compare it with our cities here, it's like, the thing is, here in Malaysia, it seems to be more, I can say that, technologically improved. Yeah, it's improved because Malawi is a developing country. Yeah, so there must be some kind of differences there. Yeah, must be some kind of differences. Like, of course, in Blantyre, there's this business issue here, and here we have businesses. But the only difference there is that here it happens in an improved way. That's what I can say. But any other things, it's quite simple. Yeah, and when you talk about food, yeah, food is different. Yeah, food is different because in Malawi, the I can just say African food and Asian food is different. Yeah, in Malawi, most of the food in Malawi is Malawi. And here, the difference is that here we have there is a certain taste that we cannot find it in Malawi. It's like, here it's more spicy. But I'm not saying that in Malawi, if you find food there, that means you won't find spices or you won't find it tasty. No. You're going to find something good, and they have a lot of good foods there. But it's just that the taste, because people here in Malawi are different, so their likes are different as well. So it's like the taste is different as well. Yeah. So when you say about culture, I think it's quite same. I mean, the way people behave in the cities. Here and in Malawi, a city is a city. A city has got its own rules, right? So, yeah, it's quite same. It's quite same. I mean, the way it happens here in Malawi, I don't see any difference.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah. It's quite same.
Okay, the next question is, there are many world famous cities such as Hong Kong, Seoul, London, and more. The city has its own attraction. For example, in my country, Kuala Lumpur, is attracted because you can reach 1,000 times local in Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
Based on your experience in your country, can you tell me one of the famous city in your country and specify its attractiveness?
Oh, it's like attractiveness. Okay, in Malawi, of course, Lilongwe is the capital, but it's just the only thing that is common there, politics. Yeah, Lilongwe is full of politics. But the most famous city in Malawi is Blantyre. And why? It's because there is I can say it's the center of business, the center of trade is in Blantyre. There are a lot of things you cannot find in other cities, but you can find it in Blantyre. Blantyre is it's a nice place, right? So, and that's why I was there. So it is famous because of this what? The businesses in Blantyre. But when you talk about some famous cities, yeah, there is also another city, but this one is a small one. That's my home district. My home district. Because I was just staying in Blantyre, because that's where I was doing my studies, where my parents were working in Blantyre. But my home district is called Mangochi, and that Mangochi is where we have two lakes, Lake Malawi, and another one is Lake Malombe. Two lakes, and in Mangochi we have a lot of beaches, a lot of nice places. And in Lake Malawi we have a certain type of fish, and that fish is found in Malawi only. Yeah, it's called jumbo fish.
Jumbo fish.
Yeah, that fish is found in Malawi, and it's tasty.
Tasty.
Yeah. And whenever you go to Malawi, you say, why can't you go to Mangochi and taste jumbo? Yeah, jumbo is a nice fish. Yeah, so that's another special thing about my home district. It is also famous due to its lakes and this kind of fish. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your cooperation.
See, from Ola Communication. So, and now may I know you please?
My name is Ayana Abdul Salam. I'm from DMD Mathematics with Economics.
So, may I ask you a few questions? Yeah. So, the first question is, what is the difference of system transportation between city in my country and city in your country?
Oh, you mean the transportation mode of Malawi and Malaysia? Because I'm from Malawi. Okay. The transportation in Malawi and here is quite same. It's just that we just have a few differences. Yeah. The only thing I can recall right now is just that when it comes to use of minibuses, right? Because according to here, Sabah, whenever you are in a minibus, it's the only person you can even give the cash or talk to is the driver. But in Malawi, every minibus has got a conductor. There is a driver and a conductor. And here in Sabah, we don't have a lot of high roofs. Maybe in the Kuala, but here in Sabah, I don't see them. They're just small minibus that can only take a few people. But minibuses in Malawi are quite high roofs and takes quite a number of them. So there is a conductor there. And he is the one who opens the door. And here is the driver who opens the door, right? Yeah, the driver opens the door. But in Malawi, the conductor is the one who opens the door, collects the cash, everything. Yeah, the only thing driver do is driving, and the conductor is the one who. And we people, we have to tell the driver, I'm dropping at 1B. I'm dropping at UCA. Yeah, then he's going to tell the driver, hey, we're stopping at 1B. Yeah, that's it. So it's quite different in terms of when it comes to it. But buses, some buses have got conductors. Some of them don't have conductors, but it's quite same. Yeah, it's quite same. Most of these things, I mean, the way we use transport here, taxis, it's the same in Malawi. Yeah, the only difference I can see is just in terms of conductors when it comes to buses.
So the system transportation between Sabah and Malaya almost just something different between two countries. So now I would like to ask you the second question. What is the system integration between city in my country and city in your country? System integration. education.
system of education in Sabah in Malawi.
Yeah.
Okay. If you talk about system of education, I would like to answer that question according to education in general. I'm not gonna say it only in terms of the university. In Malawi, we start with primary school, which is for 8 years. After that, we go to secondary school, which is 4 years, from 1 up to form 4. Then, after that, that's when we jump into colleges or university. From in Malawian colleges, there is this level whereby we do cover this A level, we do cover it at college. Yeah, just a foundation. So you can just imagine that. I was in Malawi, I just did my secondary school, after that coming here, and everyone who is here has already done the A level. So yeah, it's quite difficult there, but the difference is just that here we have high schools. Of course in Malawi we have high schools, but not in common. A lot of people, they don't attend high school. Because when you go to the college, you'll be offered the same thing, and then after that, soon you're going to proceed. So the difference here about the education system is that A level is rarely found in Malawi compared to here.
So now I want to ask you the last question. So may you do a short conclusion between city in your country and city in your country? Short conclusion.
Just short. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the difference. Yeah, because when we talk about cities, we're talking about differences. Yeah, we got a lot of things in common. Yeah, because cities. But the only thing I can say is quite unique is the way of, the improved ways of trade. It's like here, Malaysia is quite improved than Malawi because Malawi is a developing country. Yeah, so Malaysia is quite improved in its ways. Technologically comparing to Malawi. Yeah, so that's the thing.
Okay. So thank you for your coming interview.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
This is my group member, English, and me, Muhammad Tarawis bin Darwin. We will interview our friend, Dick, from Germany. So, my first question, before you came here in Sabah, what is your impression about UMS?
About UMS, before I came here, the only information I got was from Google Maps. So I googled UMS, and I looked at Google Maps, and I saw it's a very, very big area, and that it is very close to the sea. Because if you look at Sabah, you only see the sea around, an island and the sea. So before I came here, I thought that when I would study here, that every day I would be at the beach, I would be swimming. Yeah, but now it's very dangerous. So very different.
So, are you feel very excited or scared to come here?
First, I was very excited because I didn't know what will await me here, what will happen here. I didn't know how will the people be, how will be the environment, the culture, because I didn't know so much about Malaysia before, especially Sabah. So at the beginning it was very exciting, especially the first days, because in the first days I joined the first camp. So it was very exciting. Now it's just like my everyday life, because I stayed here 3 months already. Every day is the same.
So, you came here, you alone or with your family?
When I came here, yeah, my family is still staying here.
question is, what is the difference between food at your place and summer?
The difference between food at my place, maybe we start with the breakfast. Usually in Germany, for breakfast, I eat cornflakes or bread. Like cornflakes with milk, or I eat bread with cheese or ham or something like this. If I eat breakfast here, usually I eat nasi lemak. So, yeah, most of the dishes here consist of rice, noodles, or soup. So if you go to the mamak stores, you always see nasi mein and soto. In Germany, it's very different because we don't eat like very typical German food, but we mix a lot of different dishes. Like we have restaurants from many different countries and places in Germany. So sometimes we eat Italian, sometimes I don't know, Indian, Chinese. Yeah.
Second question is, which do you prefer? That the taste of the nutrition.
I think it's good if you have a balance. Yeah. Because usually I like to eat vegetables and I like to leave out the meat. So I don't eat that much meat anymore. In Germany I've been vegetarian for 2 years, but now I ate meat again. But now for 2 or 3 weeks I'm trying to become vegetarian again. But I still eat fish right now, so yeah. But I always try to eat nutritious food. But of course I also want to eat tasty food.
Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to my dear friend. Awang. Okay, firstly, I want to introduce myself. Okay. My name is Muhammad Khairul Anwar Ashraf bin Abu Bakar. I am from University Gashi Sabah, from Faculty Science and Nature Resources. Okay. Today I want to talk a bit about first impression. First impression. Today I would like to interview my friend Awang, who am an international student from Brunei Darussalam. He is a first year student like me, as a student in UMS, University Sabah. Awang, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Awang Herbin bin Awang Bukhari. I'm from Brunei Darussalam. I am also first year SMS theory.
Yes.
Then, what do you want to ask me?
Okay. The first question I want to ask you is about what is your first impression? First impression after you came in Malaysia. You from Malaysia. You came in Malaysia. What is your first impression? And then what are you feel or what are you think about this UMS Mitsubishi Sabah after you in this university? Okay.
Well, in my first day when I came to Malaysia, I feel very happy because the language is same as my country here.
Yes.
Still speak Malay.
Lingua franca.
So there I feel a bit happy lah. So after that, when I arrived at KKIA in the, I think it's in morning, then I have cousin here and they bring me to UMS, and before go to UMS we go to KK for buy some stuff for hostel. There I can find people here is very kind-hearted, and maybe some people they don't really be friendly, but actually most of them are very friendly with me. And my first impression in UMS, it is a beautiful place. Okay? From the what we call the opening gate, the main gate, there are some scenery, beautiful scenery, and I think this may be a good university for me. And I came to my hostel in Kampung Sidi. Yes. Then I found that my roommates, they are all very sporty.
Your roommate is Malaysian or?
All Malaysian, and two of them is from Peninsula. One from Johor and one from Penang. One is Chinese. He also very. We also speak every day, share story, and I think UMS is not that bad. The lecture is good. The lecturer is very kind, and the teaching is good. They teach very well.
Okay, that's your first impression about Malaysia and about UMS. Secondly, I want to ask you, what is your first impression when you came in this university? How are you feel?
My first impression when I came to this UMS.
Is your impression like when you get some offer letter?
I feel
you get shocked like me. I get shocked.
Actually, that's a good job. I never think that I can get new skill from out of my country. Even my result in my last previous school is not very high, not very excellent. But I feel very glad, and I searched internet and I found UMS is also based in Asia. So then I think it's near to my country. It's just in Sabah, so easier to go home. So easy.
That's how you feel for your first impression.
Don't feel any difficulty in this method.
Is that so? I would like to thank you for letting me to invite you for this conversation. I am very thankful to you.
Thank you.
I think I can be your best friend forever in this